Hello, this is a tutorial on G67 8.2 AB PBA 49, combining and solving two-steppers. Let's get rolling here. We got some like terms right up front, nice and easy. These are both positive, so 2 plus 5 is 7x. Oops, that equals minus 9 equals 40. Set my railroad tracks here, so I'm going to add 9 first to get rid of that. I've got 7x equals 49. And divide by 7 to isolate that x. X equals 7. So I'm going to go down on the bottom, and I'm going to find 7, and I'm going to put in the letter E, because that's what's with it. 7 would be E. And we'll find the riveting answer to why was the pail pale. Sounds like a real knee slapper, right? All right, let me just do a couple others here. What number, letter I? That looks like that's going to have a lot of questions on it. All right, well, you still have two like terms here. You've got a negative 3/5 and you've got a positive 2/5. So 3 is negative and 2 is positive. So you really have a negative 1/5 b when you combine those. Plus 7 equals 19. Okay, so let's get rid of the 7 first. These guys cross off. You've got negative 1/5 b, it equals 12. Now, how do you get rid of a negative 1/5? Well, again, I'm just draw over here. I don't care what 1/5 of a b is. I want to know what a whole b is. So we would multiply it times the reciprocal, which would be 5 over 1. So for the purposes of this, we can just say that, hey, we're going to multiply both sides by 5. But because this is a negative, we're going to make this a negative 2, so that when we multiply, we would get a positive b, not a negative. So I'm going to multiply this side by a negative 5. Multiply this side by a negative 5. These cross off. I'm left with b equals 60. It's a positive times a negative, so it's a negative 60. And you can go on down there. It looks like that's going to be I, is going to be the very first letter. Okay? Let's see, what else have we got that looks crazy? Let's do one more of those. We'll write down below it A. So here we've got 5 halves, and we've got 1/2 y. So this is a negative positive. So if we think about it, we really have 4 halves y, or 4 divided by 2 over y. Because this is a negative and this is a positive. Well, what is 4 divided by 2? It's really just 2. So really what we have here is 35 plus 2y equals 3. Well, let's subtract 35. Get rid of that 35 that's just sitting out there. Those guys cross off. I'm getting the railroad tracks going here. We have 2y equals, well, these are different signs. So the difference is going to be 32, and it's going to be negative. So we divide by our 2 on both sides. The 2's cross off. We've got y equals, this is going to be 16. It's going to be a negative 16. So you can look down there and see if you can find your answer. Negative 16, and you can put an A in there. All right. I know you're going to have some questions on supplementary and complementary, so let's just take a look down here at this, one of the first of the word problems. When two angles are together like this, I'll just draw someone here. Let's just call this a 40-degree angle. This is a 50-degree angle. These angles here Oops, slide over. These angles here, this 40 and 50, these are called complementary. Right here. Complementary because they add up to 90 degrees. So straight equals 90. Okay, so the sum of the measures of two complementary angles is 90 degrees. Find the measure of angle x. Well, let's think about this now. We have got, I think I'm just going to move this up to here so we have a place to write. You can read. We have 3x minus 10, and we have x. And together that equals 90 degrees. So now I've just rewritten my equation. So now I can combine my x. So I really have 4x minus 10 equals 90 degrees. These are my two-step starts. And add 10. Get rid of it. The 10's cross off. I've got 4x equals 100. And divide by 4. Divide by 4. X equals 25. You didn't think I was going to fit it in there, did you? All right, so let's just go down and check and see if we've got 25 down there is one of the answers. 25 degrees. Yeah, there it is, 25 degrees. So we put a B where 25 degrees is. The same thing. My guess is that this is going to equal 180. This is something about a triangle. And this is a trapezoid, and trapezoids are a quadrilateral, so all of these measures together will add up to equal 360 degrees. Okay, good luck.